This program is made possible by financial support from Smile Online Course and Books. Smile Online offers online courses for teens and young adults designed to help them master social and career skills. Subject matter includes customer service skills, job interviewing, electronic etiquette, and managing stress. For more information, visit thefatherhoodchallenge.com. That's thefatherhoodchallenge.com.
Welcome to the Fatherhood Challenge, a movement to awaken and inspire fathers everywhere to take great pride in their role and to challenge society to understand how important fathers are to the stability and culture of their family's environment. Now, here's your host, Jonathan Guerrero.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a short but special episode on the Fatherhood Challenge. Today, I am going to introduce you to my new co-host. My new co-host is my son, Izaak. Izaak, welcome to the Fatherhood Challenge.
Thank you for having me today.
This has been a long time coming, and we finally decided to just pull the trigger on it. Before we record any regular episodes, we wanted to just have a chance for you as the audience to get introduced to Izaak for the first time, because you're going to be hearing a lot more from him. So, Izaak, what made you decide to want to co-host the Fatherhood Challenge?
Well, I really wanted to get other kids into this. Like, other kids should be knowing this stuff and should be getting used to this type of stuff and all that. They also should really be, and like, what if there's like kids out there that are like listening,
yeah,
and like want to like get engaged in this stuff too?
Yeah,
they should get another kid's perspective on this too.
Yeah.
Like, they need to understand, and like, in a way that other people, like, they should get an understanding from another person, like their size and like their height and their age. They should get a perspective on someone their age.
Yes, and I think the guests that come on the program would actually benefit from having you asking them questions, because if it makes sense to you, it's more likely to make sense to the listening audience. So you do bring a very fresh perspectives for guests. So what else interests you about co-hosting?
Well, it sounds like also a pretty fun family activity.
Yeah, I got to tell you, when the idea popped in my head, I was super excited about it. I've been excited about this idea for quite a while, but it was time to pull the trigger. And this is a lot of fun. And not only is this a lot of fun, but I'm really looking forward to doing more episodes from you or together. And one thing I really have enjoyed about hosting the Fatherhood Challenge is that every single guest that comes on here is a guest that I learned something from.
Yeah, and I can kind of understand that too. Like, you learn something new from them every time. Like, there's always a new guest, and there's always something more to learn. Always something new from someone else's perspective, you know? Like, other people are going through other things, and like, it's just really good to get their ideas and their perspective on this and kind of their understanding about this.
And one of the things I really appreciate about you is that you love to learn. You're always trying to learn something new. Tell the audience your favorite subject.
My favorite subject is probably sports, you know? I love football, especially. And you know that. Yes.
We watch a lot of games together, and it's really fun playing catch with you.
Yeah.
And that's when I find out just how bad my throw really is.
You're a Chiefs fan, but you can't throw like him.
No, I cannot throw like Mahomes,
No.
But I try. Oddly enough, my best throws are when I try to throw like him. If I try to throw the normal way, yeah, it's decent. It can get the job done, but it's not as good. But I still can't throw like he does.
I've definitely tried to throw like him, like that sidearm throw, but I just can't master it.
You, however, when you do get in your element with your throws, oh man, it's good. You can throw a mean spiral.
Yeah.
And your catches are amazing.
Yeah. I remember one time, there's like this 14-year-old guy at our church.
Uh-huh.
He threw it.
Uh-huh.
And I just one-handed it, just right up there, just one-handed, just brought it in, you know? It was just mind-blowing. Like, you can even ask my brother, and like, you can even ask him, and like, he was there too. Like,
yeah.
He was there to see just the boop, just caught it, brought it in.
Yeah. And I've seen you do that before. I've seen you do one-handed catches, and that's a lot of fun to watch you do. It really is. I've pulled it off a few times, but I don't know. I might call it luck, because every other time that I am intentional about trying to do a one-handed catch, it just doesn't work. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Not laughing about nothing.
Is it that bad?
I know you can probably do it. Like when you're really trying to, you probably can.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, that's just it. When I try to do a one-handed catch, it doesn't work out so well. And then when it's just in the moment and it happens, then it's pretty cool. But it just doesn't happen that often in general. So
yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So other than sports, what is your other favorite subject?
Good question. Let me think about that real quick. Another subject that I really like is like history and stuff, you know? I find like history and what happened in the past and stuff, like I find that really cool and stuff, you know? Like old-timey maps and like how the world has changed over the years. Like countries that went from ginormous and huge to now small and tiny. Like
What was that again?
No.
Not doing that again.
No, I'm not doing that again.
Well, I mean, I remember as a kid having a map on my wall in the room, a global map. Ooh. And the map had things on it like the USSR that no longer exists. I kind of wish I would have saved that map, like just like a relic of what the world used to be like, just so you could see what the world was when I was a kid. But yes, it's nothing like that now. It is very, very different. There are countries now that exist that didn't exist when I was a kid. Yeah. And country names have changed. It's just on so many levels, it's not the same world it used to be. Yeah.
Like there's countries that, like I said, that went from big and huge, so small and tiny. Like there's just been several, like, yeah, and some don't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like they've gone from ginormous empires into now nothing. Like they don't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, they may have like changed into different countries that we now know today, but like the same thing doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. And it's important to understand history, because if you don't understand history very well, then good luck understanding the world today.
Oh, yeah.
So moving out of history and your role now as co-host on the Fatherhood Challenge, what else can the audience expect from you going forward?
Well, you can expect a lot. Like the future, like time will tell. But they can be definitely expecting a lot more of me. Like they can be expecting me to be showing up more, having me hear more and stuff.
Do you like to go deep into topics?
Well, let's picture like a tree. I don't try to go deep down into the roots, but I'll go deep down.
Very cool. That makes sense. Well, we're going to keep this episode very, very short. Normally, we are a syndicated radio program. We are syndicated on Life Talk Radio and Family First Radio Network, but this episode is really, really short, so this episode will only be released in podcast form. So if you subscribe to this podcast on any of the major podcast platforms, you will be able to listen to this episode now, and you will be the first to be introduced to my new co-host, my son, Izaak. So with that being said, I think we'll wrap up here. Sounds like a good place to wrap up, Izaak?
Sounds like a perfect place to wrap up. I think we've got a couple topics covered, and you could definitely be expecting a lot more of me in the future.
Actually, you're going to be co-hosting in the very next episode.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for that one. That one's going to be a really fun one and exciting.
Yep, me too. Yeah, we're going to dive into fatherhood. My next guest, his name is Stuart, and he's going to be talking about fatherhood and cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. So this is going to be a fun one for you to co-host.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
That's one that I'm really looking forward to. You know, my first co-host one. I mean, you're announcing me now today. Like, I'm here today. You're announcing me. You're getting the fans used to my voice, the listeners. And, you know, I'm excited for, I mean, like, this isn't, like, I'm not interviewing someone. It's just you and me talking, trying to get all the listeners used to me. And I'm excited for when my first interviews happen, you know, like, I interview them and stuff, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap up on this note, and we will see you in the next episode.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Fatherhood Challenge. If you would like to contact us, listen to other episodes, find any resource mentioned in this program, or find out more information about the Fatherhood Challenge, please visit thefatherhoodchallenge.com. That's thefatherhoodchallenge.com.